Woo. Hi guys, welcome to another YouTube video. This is going to be a little video on the 3rd of May. Today's the 3rd of May, it's a Sunday, and I'm going to be bringing you 7 people who inspire me utterly on Instagram. It's really important to diversitise your Instagram feed. When I was on the beginning of my journey for self-love, I went through my Instagram feed. That was one of the first things I was recommended to do. I went through and I literally, every time I would go through my feed and I'd see something that wasn't making me feel happy, delete it. Sometimes it's a shame, like for example, it might be people from Love Island that I really enjoyed watching them, but unfortunately now they're just doing adverts and they're just doing pills for better hair and makeup and things that I just like. It's not making me feel positive seeing that anymore. So unfortunately I'll just have to keep up to date with them in other ways. And I think it's so important to be really diverse with your feed, like mix it up, follow people that inspire you, follow artists, follow musicians, give support to people that need it. Small musicians, upcoming musicians, ask friends if they have any recommendations of music, arts, dance, acting, any of those industries can be so uplifting to just see on your feed, to just know what's going on, knowing especially during lockdown that people are still making and creating things for you to see. If you do anything today, diversitise your Instagram feed and bring a little bit of positivity. So the 7 people that inspire me, they're mixed between people who are upcoming kind of icons, like low profile celebrities, to people that I've just found myself, to people who are friends of mine, to people that I have met or seen and then followed up in life. So I'm going to start with somebody who's a bit more of a bigger name. Her name is Lucy Jane Wood. Lucy Jane Wood, all one word. And she is a YouTuber who I have been watching for a couple of years now. She is an average mid-sized body girl, a bit like myself, and she is just utterly inspiring. She has struggled with all different things. She's very open about having struggled with anxiety, whether, you know, struggling with different mental health things herself, and she's very open about that. And it's really inspiring to hear somebody of the same sort of age bracket as me and probably you watching this, that those sort of things are not just for children. You know, it's not just a children's thing to cry when you feel nervous or anxious about something. Actually, adults do that as well, and it's okay. And she talks about how she finds happiness in her day-to-day life, and she talks about her journey through life and how she's moved away from wanting to be a certain size from a young age, and being a certain size, a bit like I was, and then just kind of like letting yourself just be a woman and just be amazing and be who you are, a bit like I talked about in my last video. The second, number 2, is somebody called Curvy Cats. So Curvy and then C-A-S, all is one word. I think there's an underscore before actually. Underscore Curvy Cats. She is awesome. She is a kind of model, sort of upcoming fitness person. She's got a really diverse feed. She's got the most amazing coloured hair, and all her pictures are so beautiful and uplifting. It's never like horrible adverts or like, you know, protein shakes or like anything like that. It's just like, it's all just like really organic stuff that she's posting, really real. Yeah, and I much prefer her sort of style to a lot of the sort of celebrity ones. The next one I'm going to do is actually not a celebrity. It's an old friend who went to the Brit School with me. Her name is Grace Benita. Grace B-E-N-I-T-A, Benita. She is a vegan. She is a sports enthusiast. She does a lot of weightlifting. She is a strong woman, and she is a vegan. So she shows us how we can get all the proteins that we need for our bodies through a vegan lifestyle, and I think it's awesome. She comes up with the most creative recipes. They look beautiful. Like she lays them out. She takes the most amazing photos of her food. We used to be friends at about year 10. There's like a dog barking. Please stop barking. I'm trying to make a YouTube video. Please stop. Do you know what the best thing is? It's probably my ex-boyfriend's dog, because he literally lives down the road. Isn't that horrible? Isn't that awful? Anyway, we'll carry on. Don't worry about the dog. So Grace Benita, she's awesome. Vegan. She talks about when she goes on food shops during lockdown, she'll video what she bought, how much it costed. She's very open about like whether or not it's worth it, whether she got the good use out of the food. She eats a lot of things like lentils, like tender stem broccoli, and like she just makes them so interesting, and it looks amazing what she makes. So give her a follow, go and show her some love. Another one that I really like is Jem Wolfie, Jem and then Wolfie. She is much bigger. I think she's Australian or American, I can't remember. She's a basketball player, and I'm always told, people always tell me I look like her. She is just the most stunning, beautiful like woman, and when people tell me that, I'm like, no, I do not look like this girl. Like, she is stunning, like it is crazy. She is, again, very body confident. She's a mid-sized girl. She's very curvaceous. I think she's all natural, I should hope, and she's very musical. She also plays the piano. She's a little bit more, because she's sort of bigger, she has like an OnlyFans account and stuff, so like it's not necessarily all like very like organic stuff that she's posting, and there's a lot more ads on hers, but she's really cool and she's worth the follow just to see some celebrity advertising something that isn't somebody who's like a size 4. Yeah, I don't have anything against people who are not like mid-size or anything. Like, I'm very happy, but it just doesn't make me happy to see like these stunning like slim model advertising things like to do with fitness. It just, for me personally, it doesn't help me, and often that's what they are advertising, because it's sort of tailored to their physique. So they're often advertising things like protein shakes and like chewy gummy like hair vitamins and stuff like that. So for me personally, it's not helpful. Perhaps if they were advertising other stuff, it might be more helpful, so it's not completely just about their size, but I just love having a mix of both on my feed, a mix of both. The next one I'm going to talk about is Busy Bee Caris. So Busy Bee, full stop, Caris, and she is another upcoming YouTuber. I think she's got about 200,000 followers. She is, again, a sort of smaller, curvy sort of girl, just an average sized girl, and she is very uplifting. She is into arts and crafts. She has a YouTube channel with her boyfriend. They are like just what you want to find in a relationship, basically, so definitely watch the YouTube. But in terms of the Instagram, there's a lot of she's a sports enthusiast, again, a bit like Grace. She talks about how to gain muscle effectively, so it's not all about just cutting and reducing your stuff, but actually she talks about being strong and what that means and how she achieves that. So I definitely would recommend her. The next one I'm going to recommend is a male. It's a Joshua DaCosta Fitness. DaCosta. I'm going to try and tag all these below. He is an actor who I saw in a production locally. I think it was a Christmas show, actually, maybe even like 2 or 3 years ago. He, again, is a fitness person, but he is very realistic with his story. So he'll post things on Instagram, he'll post stories, and he'll just be very raw about the situation. Like, if you want to lose weight, this is what you want to do. If you want to gain muscle, this is what you do. And I think that's amazing. Just to have somebody not glossing over it, making it look like, you know, if it's going to be the easiest thing or anything, like, he's just very raw with it, and it just inspires you to just be like, today, you know, I am going to have the energy to do that. He talks about having a step count in a day and how that's really important. And I think even especially in this lockdown, that's really important to get your steps in. He's very inspiring. He posts different videos of exercises that he does at home. So if you're looking for home workouts, he's a great PT. I think he's got a lot of clients that he deals with online. He's a very social guy because he's an actor, so he's got those skills. Post things with him and his girlfriend, and I just think they are just great and like a really inspiring couple who are just fitness-headed people who are just living their best life, and I just think he's really inspiring and you should follow that. Final one I'm going to do is SAS Adopt Girl, SASSA Girl. She is, again, a very stunning mid-sized girl. She's got bright pink hair and she has the most amazing feed. It's just stunning. It's so photogenic. It's just beautiful the way she does her photos, and she is totally awesome. She posts a lot of things about being, you know, a mid-sized girl, average-sized girl. Talks about where she gets lots of her clothes from. Her photos are just amazing. You have to go and check it out. So that is my 7 people that inspire me on Instagram. I hope this video has helped you, inspired you to diversitise your feed. Go and do it now. Forget anything that's not making you happy. It's not about body size, but it's about things that don't make you happy. It could be somebody posting videos about the food they're eating, and maybe that just isn't helping you. Or it could be somebody posting about how they are, you know, being so productive during lockdown, and maybe that isn't helping you. But whatever it is, unfollow the people that aren't helping you and follow these people, because I promise you, these 7 people will diversitise your feed. Go and do it. Thanks for checking in, guys. See you in the next video.